SkapeGote's back on the long drive. Yeah, we had a problem. So I recorded an episode of My Garage, and whenever I go to load it in my editor, it's just like, nah, not today. And so I've got exactly 25, maybe 30 minutes to record an episode before I go to work. So this one is going to be stupid fast. Because, you know what, though? I'm not going to worry about it too much. All I did was replace the transmission. It was a good video, but in my truck, but it's just decided not to cooperate. So this is going to go as fast as humanly possible. Probably not stop a lot because I don't like to miss a video, but I do need to get some food. So we're going to see what we can do, and we don't want to run into too many fills. So we need to get to 102 kilometers, basically, on this odometer to get 50. So we're going to do it as fast as humanly possible. Because I don't have a choice. But excellent. How are you guys doing? Sorry, I thought I saw something in the distance. Okay, here we go. What's going on? What's the happenings? What have you been up to the last day or so since last time I talked to everybody? But yeah, we're just doing our thing. Excellent. Yeah, it all works out, though. You know what? At the end of the day, hopefully this recording works. I don't know what it is. Every time I load the one recording, it's just like, no, I'm going to crash it. So I thought, oh, I'll try a different software and convert it, you know, to a different format. So see if that would work. And it crashes the conversion software, too. So I don't know what the heck that's all about, but the only thing I did different was I started recording before I selected my source. That was it. That's the only thing I did different. So I wonder if that screwed something up. And it just, wow, it just caused a problem, I guess. But such is life. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Things could be worse. Because Books and I recorded a Farm Sim episode today, and that seemed to be able to load with very minimal issue. So I don't know what the deal with that one is. So hopefully this one doesn't suffer the same fate. Because I don't have a lot of... if this doesn't work, I'm doubly in trouble. But we'll see. But yeah, so basically we got to go through this as fast as possible or I'm never going to get it out in time, but we do need food. And so we're definitely stuck with the idea that food is a necessity and will need to happen. But I got to drive through the night first before I try to stop anywhere, unless something presents itself right beside the road. And then we'll worry about it then. I don't know, I've never seen that before. I've never seen a video file be able to crash something. I checked my settings, nothing's changed. Boy, it's just a mystery. It really is a mystery. Ooh, what's that? What are you doing? Okay, that was just a tumbleweed. Yeah, it startled me. I have a bit of fill fear going on now. I've had too much fill in my life. In the live stream, it became an issue. Excellent. But we're running good frame rates right now, actually. We're running about 100 frames a second, which is pretty good, considering how quickly this game can destroy your CPU. But yes, food is a must. We're definitely very low on food. Hey, Rabbit. But the shotgun worked really well on the fills last time, so that's nice. I like that. If you get close enough, I imagine. I imagine at a distance it's not much good, as shotguns seem to play out in video games. Excellent. This is going well so far. We need to get to 102 kilometers. We were at, what, 60? Well, we've got 8. Oh, that's okay, geez, I thought I was going to flip it on that rock. Ah, excellent. I like this stressed against time kind of thing. Then poor Books has to upload it when I'm at work, which I feel really bad for. Because normally I'll get it all set up to upload. The only day I don't do that is, well, lately she's been doing a lot of it. Oh, we got a Phil. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. No Phil. No Phil. No Phil. No Phil. Okay, can we kill Phil? Can we just run him over? There we go. Okay. Sorry, Phil. I just need to go here. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to back this up like this and point it at here so I can see if there's another Phil in there. And turn the ignition off. We're going to pop out and see if there's any food in there. We just did the window again. Ever since they added the windows, it drives me insane when I go to get out of cars. Thought I just heard something. What are you? Anything good here? I don't see anything. Is this gas? That's empty. God dang it. Okay, back in the car. There's that window again. See what I mean? It's in the exact spot where you'd expect to grab the door when you're closing it. Look out. Ugh, perfect. Wonderful. I don't know. It makes me mad when stuff like that happens. Like you lose a recording or something. Like it's going to happen to everybody who's ever recorded for YouTube. I was just watching, who was it? Ambiguous Amphibian. It was an older video of his just on RimWorld. He was talking about how he records an MP4. So if you crash or something happens, you lose your recording completely, right? And he was talking about the same thing about how, like, you know, you get all this work, you put 3-4 hours into it, and then the power flickered just for a second and he lost everything and it sucks. But, you know, what sucks is that the formats that don't, like I think it's FLV you can record in and it doesn't. Like my, I use DaVinci Resolve and it doesn't support FLVs. It's just like, no, we don't do that. So I can't record in that and then make it work. Now you can convert it. You can always make the argument of, oh, record an FLV and then convert yada, yada, yada. And it's like, yeah, but then it's like you're doubling your time because you got to convert it and then you got to edit it and it's a whole bleh thing. And I hate it. But that's fine. I'm allowed to hate things. All right, so we've gone 10 kilometers in about 8 minutes, which is not terrible. But we still need to go faster. So come on, car. And food is a thing. I think we may have food back here, maybe. I don't know. But we need to be hauling ass here. It's like I have to go to work and earn a living and whatnot. It's crazy. And I don't like this car because of the bouncing, but it's going to have to do for now. Oh, God. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, yep, this is not great. This is not great. All right, this is a hill. This car hates hills because when it gets to the bottom of the hill and it bottoms out, it flips. And but I do love station wagons. Like, that's the problem. I'm stuck in this weird, see right here, it'll bottom out right now. There, see? I'm stuck between this weird desire to have a station wagon and the fact the station wagon just hates me in every facet of the way it could hate somebody. Like, if a car could hate something, this is it, you know. this is the thing. Oh good, the light's coming back anyway. That's nice. Perfect. We like that. Nice. Very kind. So next my garage video you see is going to be me with a sudden 5-speed in my truck. It's the only thing I did. I did a few jobs to make some money. And what sucks is the last job was a painting job, and it went so smooth. Like, normally I have such trouble with the painting jobs, but it went so smooth. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a great one to show because I didn't have any problems with not being able to find rust, and just one tiny little bit of one. Who is that? I hear you, Phil. No, you don't want to get me. Look, I have this. Okay, this is Phil. Hey, Phil, come here.
To be blood everywhere. I'm going to get you.
Come on, Phil. There we go. Okay, Phil's down. We just got to look out for quiet Phils, because quiet Phils can be quite aggressive. They just show up out of nowhere. What's nice about this place is you can kind of see behind the counter here. So if they're hiding in this room, the only spot they can really hide is there or right there. Is there any food in this place? What the heck? How is there no food? Backyard Phil! No. Okay, let's check the garbage. No food. Okay, the lack of food is becoming troublesome. Oh, there's a, good, there's a, what do you call these things? This, perfect. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, perfect. Okay, that's good. All right, so we can keep moving because we got to move. We're out of time. Sorry, Volkswagen, I can't use you right now. I would love to steal you and take you with me. But I got driving to do, and it looks like a lot of uphill. Ugh. Come on, car. We got to go. Lights off, please. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Just to put in perspective how poorly this game is optimized at times is just pulling up to there, I'm down to 70 frames a second. And pulling away from there, I'm up to right around 100. Now, it doesn't help that I keep my draw distance at it. There's a fill house over there, but I don't have time to stop for fill houses today, which I do apologize for. That this is going to be a bit of a rushed episode, but I made a point of always getting an episode out every day. And I want to make sure I do one today as well. Excellent. Here we go. Ugh. I think we've gone like, what, 16 kilometers? Because we need 102. So that's not bad. We're definitely motoring along. It's just, like I said, we're running incredibly low on time. But that's all right. Like I said, sometimes shit goes bad. And if I can't get an episode out, so be it. But that'll be the first time in 2.5 years that I haven't got an episode out on a day. And I've never had that happen where it just wouldn't let me render a video, or let me even import a video, which was weird. It's like today when me and Books were filming Farm Sim, and I started talking about dick punching, and now she doesn't want to put it in the video. And I gotta tell you, I'm a little upset about it. Because there's a really funny conversation, and it's not going to be there. Because she edits the Farm Sim videos. Speaking of which, I need my Love Cowboy glasses. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go up a hill here towards the Phil house. The Philharmonic. Not driving very fast either. Although I do like this engine better than the original engine that's in the car. This is the good Lada engine. It's got a lot of power. No, I'm kidding. That's funny. I'm hilarious in here. But what we're looking for, honestly, is a dump truck so we can collect fill bodies. Now, I tried this on my live stream in a bus. Don't do it. They ejected through the front windshield at a significant speed and just about killed the game. It was pretty funny. But other than the humor aspect of it, I wouldn't recommend it if you don't want to lose your vehicle, because my bus basically came apart at that point. I had to piece it all back together standing in the desert. And it was not a good time for that. It was not good. A little jaded about that situation. I spent all this time finding a bus and getting it working just so it can not function properly. All right, excellent. We're going up a hill. So here's the deal, just to prove you how close I am to, like, sometimes when I'm recording, how close I am to running out of time. So it currently is 8:45 in the PM, or if you prefer, 20:44, and I leave for work at about 9:30. So this gives me 45 minutes from this point to get this out, edit all the problems if there's any problems in the video. Sometimes I got to edit because I got to pee or whatever. Edit out all that stuff, render it, create a thumbnail, get that ready to go, and start uploading it. And I have 45 minutes to do that. But I still have to get ready for work in the sense of I got to get my work clothes on and all that. and grab a drink. I always bring a drink to work. I don't eat at work because that's how you get sick. But it's only a 10-hour shift, so I can handle not eating for 10 hours. I am a big boy. I'm an adult. I can handle that, even with my diabetes. And you know, there's actually a really interesting correlation between eating at work and sickness from work. It's pretty high. People who don't eat at work, who don't bring a lunch to work and stuff, are something like 60% less likely to get sick at work. Like, that's crazy. It's a crazy high number. Just proves how gross we are. We don't wash our hands well enough, apparently. Okay. I have hand sanitizer in my office. 3 different bottles. One with aloe, one without, one that's just basically straight rubbing alcohol. Yeah, that's it. And I just keep them. I use them for all different stitches. Man, I'll tell you. Sometimes you got some client comes in and they'll smell like feet. And you're like, don't touch my desk. And they'll touch it anyway. So you bust out these things called cavi wipes that could basically wipe out a planet. They're so bad for bacteria. You wipe down everything and then you use all the stuff. You bathe in the hand sanitizer. Works great. Works wonderful. You'd be surprised at how many sicknesses homeless people carry around. It's just one of those things. I'm not judging, just, you know, you got to be careful. You don't want to get sick, especially in this climate of sickness. I hate this hill. This hill's stupid. I hate it. This hill is dumb. All right, of course I've got a giant hill to climb because I'm on a schedule. So it wouldn't be just like a nice flat piece of road today. No. It's got to be climb every mountain. That Julie Andrews would be proud of this. And it would, you know, I reference The Sound of Music probably way more than any YouTuber should. This is why I'm not a real YouTuber. I talk about The Sound of Music. Nobody on YouTube talks about The Sound of Music. It's not, especially gaming YouTubers probably don't talk much about The Sound of Music, whether their hills are alive or not. But yeah, this hill is going 45 miles straight up, and I'm just, I'm over it at this point. This like 30-degree angle going up this hill. And it seems to go on for a while. Looking at the posts, you can see them kind of still angling upwards. Like I owned a 1981 Ford Escort with a 4-speed, and I think the engine was 60 horsepower. And I would not struggle this hard on a hill like this. I could have easily kept it at 100 up a hill like this. And I know, because there's one outside, about 20 minutes outside of my hometown, that is just like this. We used to go tobogganing there. And my car would not slow down going up that hill. Well, not enough to keep out of this stuff, being able to go fast enough. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, look, we made him a flat area. I doubt it. They always like trick you with this. Like you come up to these flat areas, they're like, oh my God, we might be able to gain some speed. And then it's like, oh, just a little more. And then you get up, it's like, haha, another mountain on the other side. You just get to go down for 1 second before the mountain appears this time. Tee-hee. Yeah, this game is ready to basically screw with you every chance it gets. Shut up, rabbit. We're struggling here. Oh, am I going a little faster than 60? Finally. Okay, here we go. Yeah, but sometimes I'm a little bit, and if this recording has a problem and it's a problem with my recording software, which is typical of OBS because it's garbage, it's just, just the way it is sometimes. And you got to roll with the punches. Getting angry is not going to fix it. Doesn't make you feel better to get angry. All you do is train yourself to be angry when something goes wrong. The whole idea they go, you got to let it out. I don't know, man. That makes a lot of people quickly anger later in life. Be careful with that approach. Oof. Oh, here we go. A little downhill slopey slope. Perfect. Okay, well, we'll see. Now, the barrel in the back, for those who are new here, is diesel fuel, and I'm saving it until I find a proper vehicle that'll take diesel, because this is just a gasoline car. And I'm saving it because I want to collect fills, and... Oh, God. No. Get out of the way, tumbleweed. We're busy. I don't know much about tumbleweeds, because I don't live in a place we get tumbleweeds, but I gotta imagine hitting a tumbleweed at 60, 70 miles an hour is probably not a smart thing to do to your... It would probably... Oh, no. What are you digging in for? What's going on? It's probably going to do some damage, at least to the paint, I'd imagine. I'm not sure if it would wreck a car, but I gotta imagine it wouldn't do good to the body. There we go. Come on, baby. Yes, this is too fast for this car. It bottoms out too much to be going this kind of speed. On a straightaway, it's fine. If you can get up speed on a straightaway with not a lot of bumps and stuff, yeah, go for it. But if you got turns and stuff coming up, you need to slow that puppy down, man. She just bounces. She just bounces. The suspension is so weak. So one thing I'm asking in the game, stiffen up the suspension or change the travel, just so it can't bottom out. That's all I'm asking. It can still be all floppy. Just stop it before it hits the ground. That's all I'm asking. Adjustable bump stops or something. Oh no, this is definitely downhill. Well, at least we're not starving to death anymore. Which is, you know, preferable to starving to death. Okay, there we go. There it goes. There it goes. See, it bounced and then it... There we go. Okay, come on, baby. Whoa, whoa. Just chill, car. Relax, buddy. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'm motivated to get to the end of this. Yeah, we're doing 100. Not bad. We still got 22 kilometers to cover, which in itself isn't a terrible amount of distance. But when you see this big hill coming up here, this is not conducive to speediness. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, don't jump this thing. Holy crap, I've made that mistake on several occasions. If you jump, it hits the ground hard and it'll dig in and it'll just go ass over tea kettle. So don't do it. Okay, well, I'll do it, but that's different. That's because I'm, it depends if you want to make it to the end or not. Okay, perfect. Up this little bit of a hill. Okay, there's a house there, but we don't have time to stop at it. So, I do apologize for the quickness of this episode, but hopefully I'll be able to actually edit it and get it out and it won't cause a problem. Now that they added a bad character to the game with Phil's introduction, they should add a good one where someone's like, oh my god, I've been being chased by Phil's all day and I just need you to take me to my residence down the road there. And they just hop in the car and they pay you in, I don't know, meat. I don't know, I wouldn't mind, for some things I wouldn't mind being paid in meat, not work. Like I don't want to drive across town with like, 200 pounds of meat every week, but I would never eat that much meat. Not in 1 week. Sometimes I like vegetarian days, man. I like a lot of Asian food, just straight up vegetarian sometimes. It's great. And I like shrimp, and I'm pretty sure shrimp are a vegetable. So sometimes I get that in my Asian food as well. You know what I like? I like the mini corns. You know, you ever had mini corn? Those little mini corns, man, I don't know what it is about those. They're addictive to me. I just like mini corns. But I'm also the guy that likes black licorice, so what do I know? There's not a lot of black licorice lovers out there, but the ones who love it, they really love it. Totally love it. Look at me go. Look at me. I'm just zipping and zapping in. Zipping and a hopping and a bipping and a bopping. It's like my Bill Cosby impression, which you can't do anymore. Now it's taboo for obvious reasons. Oh man. I will say though, back in the day when he did his comedic albums, he used to have this one he did called Buck Buck. And it was hilarious. It's unfortunate that we found out he's a bit of a scumbag. Because he was like America's Dad at one point. Have you ever watched The Cosby Show? Yeah, he was like America's Dad at one point. It's really sad. It's really sad. I don't like to see falls from grace like that. I don't like drama, so I don't want to see people I don't want to see people do that kind of stuff. I don't want to see all the news crap that encompasses the news cycle for weeks on end. Like, if I had to hear one more thing about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, I was going to freaking, oh God, I was going to kill somebody. It was just so much garbage. I don't want to hear this. It's not my business. It's not my business. Did you watch? I watch the news. I like to watch the news. And you'd watch the news, and that's all it would be about. And I'm going, oh my goodness, just stop. Just friggin' stop. Ugh. But this is going, this is as smooth a run as I've had in a while. I got to be under pressure more often here. Apparently it works out to my advantage to be so. Well, that's a little rock. Don't hit it. Oh, we straddled it. As one does. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, this is where I'm going to have the major accident because I haven't had a major accident. A little spin out, but nothing super serious. I'm being super serial right now. You wouldn't take me serial, and here we are. Man, bear pig. Sorry. Oh, South Park. Will you ever get old? Probably not. Probably not. It's like I've been rewatching King of the Hill. I mentioned this a couple weeks ago. And, my goodness. Oh, yeah, we're out of control now. Oh, yeah, here we are. King of the Hill's great, man. Like, it's heartfelt at times, and it's funny. Oh, God. This won't slow down. It's so out of control right now. There we go. All right. We don't want to go too fast down the hill. It's just idling right now, which is fine by me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we're coming down to the bottom into what appears to be some sort of like valley. That is a big rock. That is a telephone pole. You know, I've never known a secondary road like this, like a one-lane highway or whatever this is, to have lights on it this far, but am I happy it does? Because now with the, oh God, here we go. With the advent of Phil's being around. Ah. Whoa, rock! Okay, there we go. Woo! Ah, it's nice to be able to have light if you got to run away in the middle of the night. Where are we at? I don't know. It's hard to tell because this speedometer gets in the way. 90. All right, we're not too far out. 12K. It's 3 minutes till 9. This is going to be cutting this real friggin' close. Thank God Books is so easy going about this stuff, man. If I didn't have her around, I think my whole life would fall apart at times. She might be the single greatest piece of hardware that I own when it comes to my videos and stuff. I'll tell you. Books does more background work sometimes when I have a problem than you'd like if I'm recording, or sorry, if I'm streaming, and most of you don't realize this, but a lot of times she'll just show up suddenly like, oh, I brought you a drink, and it's like, really? Thanks. Just bring me a drink. If I mention on a stream, boy, I'm getting thirsty, I may have to go get a drink, and then she'll like show up suddenly with like a whole passel full of drinks. Or if I'm like having a bad day because my recording like this screws up, she's just like, oh, you know, I'll upload it for you and I'll get it going. And considering she's not feeling well, I'll tell you, that woman deserves a big round of applause all the time. You don't find wonderful people very often, you know, in your life, and she is one of those people. And we had a mutual friend years ago, and they're no longer friends. And I'll tell you, that person is missing out because, yeah, like you can't do better. I'm sorry. Everybody needs a friend like Books. Everybody does. The one that'll support you no matter what. Well, and if I did something super stupid, trust me, she'd be the first to tell me, and I like that. I don't want a yes man in my group of friends. That's dumb. I don't want my friends to always come to my defense, especially if I'm wrong. You know, I'll tell you, that's the mental health tip of the day. Don't surround yourself with people that'll just defend you no matter what. Surround yourself with people who will be honest with you and say, like, yeah, you're wrong here. Or you screwed this up. This isn't so-and-so's fault. This is your fault. Do not surround yourself with people that'll just blindly follow you and back you up. That is not what you want. You think you do. You think you want that, like, oh, my friend's always ready to fight. No, I've had friends of mine when I was younger and I'd be about to get in a fight and be like, I'm not helping you out with this. Your stupidity. You deal with this. Trust me, you will be a better person for it at the end of the day. If you have friends that'll like look at you and go like, dude, this is on you. You did this. And still be your friend afterwards, you know? At least I believe so, and it seems to work for my mental health. All right, this has gone well. We killed a Phil. That's good. We're just about there. We got 5K to cover. It's like a mini marathon, I guess. People do these 5K races all the time. My sister did marathons. Can you believe that? That woman is in great shape. I'll tell you, she run everywhere. And it was weird because she never had any interest in it. And then she had a boyfriend about, I don't know. Geez, it's got to be 15 years ago now. maybe a little bit less than that ago, 10, 15 years ago. Anyway. And he was into running marathons. And then she got into running marathons because he was into running marathons. And lo and behold, yeah, she does it. She likes the outdoors and stuff. She's gross. All right, Sister Goat's gross. Alrighty. We can't appreciate someone who likes the great outdoors. That's a terrible place to live. No, I'm kidding. I love the outdoors. I'm a big fan. But, you know, where I live, there's not a lot to do outdoors. So you end up at the beach. An unreasonable amount of times. Of course, there had to be a Devil Road Giant Hill right at the bitter end of my run. Come on, Devil Road Giant Hill, let's go. You want to do this? Is this what you want? Answer me. Okay, oh, this isn't so bad. Come on. Up and over. Now, for all the people who have computers, I just want to know, people who run Steam on their computers, do you have friends that pop up on your friend list sometimes? You're like, I have no idea who that is. Because I just saw one of mine, it doesn't show up on the screen here because I have it set so it doesn't, but it pops up on my screen. It's like, this person's playing a game, and I'm like, I have no idea who that is. It must have been somebody I friended after like a round of like Left 4 Dead 10 years ago, and they're still there because I never get rid of them. You know, I actually have one of those. You know, people always talk about that joke about how, you know, on the Xbox, like last logged in 3 years ago or something. I have one that's 14 years since last time they logged in. They're still a friend on my list. Like, yeah, that's crazy. I would assume they just abandoned the account, probably got another one. Maybe they don't play games anymore, but it's just kind of it's kind of weird to think about, like the last time I talked to this person, but they're still there. I still wait to see if they ever log on. Or maybe they'll log in on incognito, hidden, and they just never like to play with people anymore. I don't know. That could be it too. Excellent. It's after 9 o'clock now. We're cutting it right down to the wire, boys. Ooh. I like cutting her down slow like this. See what happens. Just real low to the ground. See if we can bust it out. We got 2 kilometers to cover. Not bad, not bad. We really aced the speed on this one. Not as fast as I've ever gone, but fast enough. Considering as a last minute, hey, you're supposed to edit this video and it's not going to happen. Now, if this one fails, you'll never see this and we'll never know. So, DaVinci's such a finicky program. Ugh. And OBS is terrible at recording anything. There's people out there who say, like, OBS isn't that bad. It only crashes once in a while. Go to their forums. It is terrible. I do appreciate the fact, though. I know I complain about OBS a lot. The fact that it's free, right, is brilliant. And I think they did a hell of a job for a free piece of software. Man, can it be infuriating. So I don't want to knock the team. This is not an easy piece of software to create. So I'm not knocking the team. I'm just saying it is a buggy piece of software at times. It can be very infuriating. Oh, here we go, 102. And we will stop here. All right. Let's sleep till morning. Excellent. Oh, geez, it's already morning. Okay. And there goes the whole day. It's going to be getting nighttime again. Excellent. Ignition off. So there we go. There's 50. So thank you so much for watching. I got to hurry this up. You know, if you like this, please leave a comment, maybe subscribe, maybe donate to our Tiltify campaign. Get your dog to subscribe, your cat, your chickens, your mice. And if you didn't like this, well, you should probably find yourself a real YouTuber because I'm not much of one. Thank you again so much for watching. Love every view I get if you're able to watch this. It doesn't fail. SkapeGote. Frustrating, but that was a great run. Out.